Hello and welcome to the diet plan demonstration video. It is the intent of the diet plan page to simply remind you and help remind you to eat foods that lower your blood pressure. We have some of these foods listed here, but with a simple Google search you can find many more foods that help lower your blood pressure. And the idea is to create a list, and within that list you will enter an interval at which this food is to be eaten. Let me just demonstrate this. Let's start, and I'll just put in OJ. And the interval will be daily. And I'll add that food. So it shows up down here, and you'll notice this section that says last served. And I'll go over this better in a moment, but basically that will come up with a number, and it'll say 1, 2, 3, and that'll mean that's how many days it's been since you've last had that certain food. So if it's daily and it reads 2 or 3, then you know you're kind of slipping on that food. But let's add a few more foods, and then I'll show you how this relates to the blood pressure log page. Let's just put in cacao, and that should be a daily as well. And you see that one shows up down there. Let's add one more. Salmon. And that one we'll put weekly. Okay, so now we have 3 foods in our diet plan, and that will remind us to eat these foods: cacao daily, salmon weekly, and OJ daily. Now let me explain how it relates to the blood pressure log page. Let's go over there. Okay, now when we go to our breakfast, lunch, and dinner form fields over here, we'll notice the blue box pop up, and there'll be the foods that we have listed on our diet plan will be underneath it. So you have cacao, salmon, and OJ. And the way that works is if you're eating breakfast and you happen to have cacao, you can just click on it and add it to that form field. Click on OJ, it adds that as well. And if for dinner you had salmon, and of course you probably wouldn't do this in the same reading, but for the purpose of the demonstration, we'll throw salmon in there. Now watch what happens when we log a reading. I'll go ahead and log a reading. Systolic 65 and pulse 70. I don't need to log any of the other fields for this demonstration. We'll hit go. Okay, the reading shows up down here with the cacao and OJ and salmon. But now when we go back to the diet plan, we'll be able to see the intervals now. Now it says last served 0 days ago. That means I just ate that food today. So no time has elapsed. Now if that says 1, that means 1 day has passed since I ate that food. And if it's a daily thing, if it gets to 2, that means I'm not eating it daily. And that's how this works. If it's a weekly food and this gets up to 8 or 9 days, that means it's about time I eat that food again. So it's a simple reminder to make sure you're getting the right kind of foods at the right times, and that's how this page works. I've also provided a shopping list. So if you have foods on your plan that you haven't eaten for a while, or it's been a while, and you want to add them or make a shopping list, you can create that here. I've got 2 lists already. Let's just look at one of them, food general, and I'll hit select. So when we go down, scroll down now to the actual list, I've got OJ and ketchup and chicken breast. I also have another one called Sprouts, and when we select that one, that's got all the same thing. Well, that one has OJ milk and chicken breast. Now real quick, let me show you how to create a new one. Just put the name in, new list. And what the heck, Walmart. And create list. So now you see that the current list is now Walmart. And let's add an item. Let's add salmon. Quantity 1 pound. Note. Wild caught. And we'll add that to the list. Okay, so you can see now salmon is on the list. We'll add one more item and then I'll show you the printer button. What's going to go with our salmon? I'll just see, I'm in the wrong place, so I'm creating a new list. I need to be adding an item down here. White wine. Quantity. Just simply put 1. Chard. We'll add that to the list. And now we have 2 items on our list. And you can delete the items here if you like and change them up and add new ones and delete old ones. That way you can kind of keep the same list going on for different stores if you like, or you can have a general list. And when you need to print the list out, I have a little printer icon here. And what that simply does is just eliminate most of the other stuff on the page, so you just get your list. I'll click on that. And now this is our list all just by itself. And if you print that in a grayscale, and you can print it without all the background colors and all that, and you just have the basic list. Okay, so we can go back. And that concludes the demonstration of the diet plan page. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.